Have you ever scaled a wall, climbed a mountain, hung out of the door of a helicopter? Have you ever done it with the intention of jumping on a rope and rappelling to the bottom? This sounds absolutely ridiculous, doesn't it? But you know what? It is so much fun. In boot camp, we did this during what they call BWT, Basic Warfare Training. 80 men in the platoon each had to climb up the stairs to a height of 50 feet, lock in, turn around, step out, and go. No problem, right? I mean, after all, we all signed up to be a part of America's elite military branch, the Marine Corps. Believe it or not, there were guys who could not do it. They didn't trust themselves and their equipment enough to take the leap. Paul says in closing out the book of 2 Corinthians for the church to test themselves to make sure they are solid in faith, to not drift along taking everything for granted. Just above this, he's doing some housekeeping or parenting, so to speak, with the church again about their conduct. He speaks of the multiple witnesses giving validation to what he's chastising them about. Back to the rappelling story. In the Marine Corps and perhaps in the other branches, you don't use these fancy-made rappelling harnesses. In fact, you have to tie your own. They say it like this: the seat you tie is the seat you ride. Before you ever make the climb to the top, step out on a skid, you verify and test the harness to make sure it is solid, just like Paul says we are to do with our faith. You bring a witness to validate it, never taking it for granted, because if you do, you just may die. Does your faith pass the test today? Is it solid, or are you taking it for granted and just drifting along?